But then when guys got into a good rhythm tonight, it was because we were getting, some easy buckets. Guys like Turk and JJ were getting back doors for easy buckets, and that just opened up the game for those guys. That way they can just have more confidence when they're shooting the ball. So it was a great overall win. I think everybody came in and played great tonight. But second game we got to continue to get better, and we will.
You know how good Turk was a couple of years ago. When he's playing like that, how much better does that make you guys when he's being aggressive?
He has to continue to be aggressive, and that's going to help our team a lot. He understands that. He's just really trying to get into the flow of the game. This is the second game of the year, so we just got a lot of work to get better. And we'll be fine. Like I said, the second game of the year, we got a long way to go. We got to get some rest because we got a back-to-back coming up. So it's going to be a tough year because of the scheduling, but we'll be fine.
Everyone's talking about how they got to take care of their body because of the compressed schedule. What does that mean? What actually you got to do to take care of your body for this?
Well, you just got to get more rest, which is going to be tough. Because you might have a game in Orlando, then you have to fly out to Charlotte and then fly out to another place, and it's just a lot of flying, and you got to get your rest, and then you also got to ice your knees and ice your joints, and like I said, the biggest thing is rest. Try to stay off our feet as much as possible. And try to eat as healthy as possible.
What kind of impact has Big Baby had in the locker room and on the court so far?
Well, he's very energetic. He's won a championship before, so he knows what it takes, to win. We've had a lot of one-on-one conversations in the locker room, in the hotel room, on the phone, because he knows how bad, personally I want to win and how bad we want to win as an organization. So he's just here to really just bring some more toughness, inside the paint. He's been great, in the locker room, talking and, trying to get guys to understand the importance of, being together, being a family. And, like I said, he's been great.
You were locked in early on. Were you anxious to get last night out of your head?
No, well, last night was out of my head once the game was over with, None of us played as well as we wanted to, but that's why we have 66 games this year, to get it right, So we're going to have bad games, You look at a team like Dallas who won the championship last year. They got beat by like 30 the other night, and then tonight they're losing again. So it's going to take a while, to get into it, but you just have to stay focused, keep your head, and, not allow, bad games or missed shots or whatever affect your play.
What do you need to do to get Hito more consistent, more aggressive?
He just has to continue to play. He's going to do it. He understands what we need from him. And, like I said, he's going to have nights. We're all going to have nights where our shots are not falling. We're not playing as good as we want to play. But, we just got to stick with it. It's a tough year. Because of the scheduling, like I said. But, we just got to stick with it, get rest, take care of our bodies and our legs, and go from there.
Well, you played 75 minutes through these first two games. I think that's what Stan said, something right around there. Were you ready for that right off the start? And were you prepared?
Was I prepared? Mentally, yeah. But physically, no. But I got to do whatever it takes to win. Even if I'm fatigued, I still got to play through it, fight through it, knowing that, my team needs me out there. Not just for, to score or anything like that, but, be a physical presence, on both ends. And, it's tough, playing a lot of minutes, even at the old age of 26. Just continue to work, that's it.
Rich DeVos was here tonight. When was the last time you sat down with him and talked about what you want, what he wants?
When we talked before our first preseason game, and we'll continue to talk. Rich is a great guy, And he's explained to me and to the rest of the guys what we need to do as a team to win. And we just got to stay together. He's talked with every single guy on the team about this year, and hopefully this year will be great.
Dwight, people in Orlando, they kind of panic from game to game. You guys lose the first game, and everybody asks, well, does that make Dwight upset? And then you win this one, and they think, does it have an effect on the day-to-day? Does it have an effect?
Well, what fans got to understand is that it's a long season, It's going to be some great games. There's going to be some bad games. But you can always take a positive, out of, losing games, As bad as we played last night, we only lost by 7 points. Mm-hmm. And considering the fact that we didn't even play great, we were still right there, Mm-hmm. So it's no need to panic, We're going to have some up and down games. I'm not going to play great every night. I'm not going to have 40 points and 20 rebounds every night, But I know this team is going to go out there and play hard, regardless of how many points we score or whatever. But, just stick with us, It's going to be tough at times, but stick with us, and we're going to need, our fans to be right behind us, so we can go get this jewelry. My fingers are empty. I want a nice piece of jewelry on it.
Last one, anybody?
What did people say to you as you came running down through those stands tonight? Did they say anything? Did they?
I don't know. I mean, it was too loud. I was just focused on getting out and having a great game and getting a good win for our home opener. So that was my focus. I couldn't hear anything. I just saw people with beer and some hands and everybody screaming. So you can't really hear nothing when where we came down there. So.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dwight.
What was I supposed to hear?
I can only imagine what